You're not stuck, you're misaligned. Your ambition isn't the problem, the structure underneath it is. When effort doesn't convert into results, it usually means your system is fighting itself instead of supporting you. More effort doesn't fix broken architecture. Pressure reveals cracks. It doesn't repair them. If the foundation is unstable, pushing harder only accelerates exhaustion instead of progress. Most brands optimize noise. They chase visibility, trends, and activity, without building mechanisms that convert attention into growth. Motion feels productive, but without structure it's just distraction. Clarity is a revenue multiplier. The faster someone understands what you do and why it matters, the faster they move toward a decision. Clarity removes hesitation, and hesitation is where revenue disappears. Confusion is expensive. Every unclear message increases doubt, and doubt delays action. The market rewards certainty, not complexity. Your brand is a system, not a logo. A logo is a symbol, but a system is infrastructure. Infrastructure determines consistency, trust, and repeatable scale. Execution without structure is burnout. Working harder without alignment drains energy and momentum. Structure is what converts effort into measurable progress instead of fatigue. The invisible layer decides everything. Positioning, trust, and conversion are shaped by what sits beneath the surface. What people see is only the output of what you've engineered underneath. Smart founders fail silently. They don't collapse, they plateau. And plateau happens when effort replaces architecture as the main growth strategy. Growth is engineered. It's not random. It's not motivational. It's intentional design repeated consistently until results become predictable. Pillar 1. Identity core. Identity defines who you are for, and who you are not for. When your identity is precise, attraction becomes automatic. Identity creates magnetism. People trust what reflects them. When your message aligns with their internal narrative, resistance drops and connection accelerates. Pillar 2. Positioning precision. Positioning determines how the market categorizes you. If you sound like everyone else, you compete where margins are weakest. Different is profitable. The brain filters sameness because it feels replaceable. Clear differentiation makes you memorable, and memorability drives demand. Pillar 3. Trust architecture. Trust isn't emotional luck. It's built through proof, clarity, and consistency that remove perceived risk from the decision. Trust is engineered. Belief forms when doubt has no space to survive. When your communication is clear and your proof is visible, trust becomes logical instead of hopeful. Pillar 4. Conversion path. Attention must travel somewhere. If the next step isn't obvious, interest fades into inaction. Make it click. The decision moment must feel frictionless. When clarity meets simplicity, action feels natural instead of forced. Pillar 5. Automated follow-up. Momentum dies in silence. Consistent follow-up signals reliability, and reliability builds authority. Momentum compounds. Small aligned actions repeated consistently create exponential impact. Systems protect momentum from emotional volatility. Stop optimizing posts. Surface improvements don't fix structural weaknesses. A polished presence without a growth system still leaks opportunity. Stop chasing algorithms. Algorithms reward strong audience response, and audience response rewards clarity. When your system is aligned, amplification follows naturally. Build authority. Authority reduces perceived risk. The safer people feel, the faster they decide. Build depth. Depth creates durability. Durable brands don't rely on trends. They rely on infrastructure. Build systems. Systems replace guessing with predictability. Predictability is what transforms effort into scalable growth. Build once, scale forever. True scale comes from repeatable architecture, not repeated struggle. If growth depends entirely on your daily energy, it isn't scalable. Clarity is power. The brain trusts what it understands quickly. When your message is simple and direct, confidence increases automatically. Systems free the founder. Structure reduces stress, decision fatigue, and reactive thinking. It allows you to lead strategically instead of surviving tactically. Architect your growth. Design the structure before accelerating the pace. Speed multiplies whatever foundation already exists. Clarity, speed, trust, These are not slogans, they are structural levers. When aligned, they create sustainable momentum. Make it click. Engineer belief at the first interaction. Belief precedes action, and action precedes revenue. Make it run. Automation ensures continuity. Continuity builds reliability, and reliability builds scale. You don't need more hustle. More effort without alignment creates frustration. Efficiency always outperforms exhaustion. You need architecture. Architecture defines ceilings, and ceilings define what becomes possible. You need precision. Precision removes waste and amplifies impact. When alignment improves, output increases without added stress. The invisible system decides your ceiling. What you tolerate structurally determines what you achieve financially. Outcomes are engineered, not accidental. Smart founders build differently. They design systems that protect momentum and trust. They think infrastructure before expansion. Most never see this layer, because it's invisible when it works, and overlooked until it breaks. Now you know. Growth isn't mysterious, it's structural. Build the invisible. Engineer the clarity, trust, and systems beneath your brand, and the visible results will follow. Bullseye, ENDCTA. Add after last line. If this shifted how you think about growth, subscribe to SIVRA Studio. And if you're ready to implement this architecture step by step, check the link in the description. The next video breaks down exactly how to build trust architecture that converts without hesitation.